Alright, so this is me, Veljko Subara, and finally I passed the end of the game, right? As a third rally 4. So in this stage, this was the very last stage. This was the very last stage. Right? And the very last track in this stage. And you know, I tried like whatever, right? I didn't really try, so I did a second just in this track. But overall, the event, as in this event, there were 6 tracks, and the overall championship, as I won every single gold medal, right? So I'm a champion. It's the very end of third rally. The very, very, very end. So, right? As the the newer 4x4 or all-wheel drive, say cars, right? So you know, later I'm gonna mess around with historical ones. We already started. So let me see what happens on end. I really don't know it. I mean, special, but it just looks like anything else.
Brutal opponents. You have also taken a step towards unlocking the prestigious Dark 4 Triple Crown, a title only bestowed to drivers that finish in first place in all 3 Triple Crown championships.
So as right now, I go back into the menu. So for anybody who plays Dirt 4, you know, it's possible to win. Oh, wow. What's this?
Unflinching. Battles across every terrain and through all weathers. Overcome obstacles. Given it your all. You and your co-driver, a team forged through adversity. No one can dispute your mastery.
So okay, so now this is completed 100%, right? So the another things that I have, it's this, where I also won some gold. Yep, right there. Didn't really compete in anything else. There is a rallycross, right? That is also very interesting. And then there is a historical rally. I also play a few of these, and I won gold. Oh no, 3. So what's next? Will be the ABC Breaks Historic International Rally, or this one right here. But then there is more, right? Semi-finals and then the finals. That's right. This is very interesting. So today is oh. Back into, right. To show you just how everything looks like after I won with all of my Serbian talent driving, right? With Subaru. sounds like my last name, Subara. So this is how this looks like. So as overall, right here on top of the icon is the gold medal that you want the overall, but I won every single gold. So even although probably if I don't know, but if I won 3 golds and 2 silver medals, 2 second places, or even 3rd place, I would still have a golden medal. But in this instance, I won everything. So as you see, this is the very end, right? It's all gold. I won all the gold places driving, right? With different cars, but mostly Subaru. So, right? As you know, I just want to say, I'm sure. So where this came from, the exact. So this is all my achievements that I play literally over this controller. Right? With all of my Serbian talent because of 100%. This game literally has nothing to do with anything else or with anybody else than with me playing this who likes rallies, right? Since I played this game back in Serbia, it used to be called Colin McRae Rally, Colin McRae. It was changing, right? And finally changing to Dirt, right? That's the original name of this game. It really has nothing to do with anybody else than with me being me and me being 100% Serbian without any foreign name. So, right? So this is the computer name. This is product ID, device ID, right? Computer that I purchased. Very my computer, my equipment. So, what I achieved, it has only something to do with 100% Serbians without any foreign influence. Because that's how it is. I'm the guy who was playing this. I'm going to play for the games I was playing, the results I was achieving, what it is about. So it has nothing to do with any other nation, with anybody else than with me, who I am, how I am, and the fact that I'm 100% Serbian. So, I also want to share this with everybody and show everybody that it's possible to win all the golden medals. And it's very difficult, sometimes very frustrating rally, and some of these tracks I have to play over and over and over many times. But, the question is, do you have a patience for that? If you do, most likely you are going to achieve all of these things. As also, while you're playing, you're going to notice more and more what you're supposed to adjust. Let's say sometimes, I gotta shorten the gear. Sometimes I gotta lower the car in order to stop the swings, right, from the back. It'll swing my back and it'll spin out. As soon as I lower the car, even for the half a length, right? I would stop the spin. So every little thing, as you play more and more and more, you're going to notice what you're supposed to do. Being one of the hardest games that ever exist to beat or to play. I mean, to play like this, right? Right, this level, to win all the goals. So again, my songs are not doing Macedonians or any kind of way, or with anybody else. Like, I am Serbian. I am born and raised in Serbia. My father and mother are born in Belgrade. And really, I'm 100% Serbian. I was the guy who was playing this, and really, like, this is like, it's ridiculous anymore. It is what it is, and this is me, right? So anybody who wants to play this kind of game, who wants to advance in this kind of game, just follow what it did. Just follow the way it drive. Like, let me show you just real quick what I think with this. What the game is, and let's see how the computer is oscillates. Right here, bam, that's not bad. Wasn't the point, but I know I can go 4 and something. You can see well, everything, like, these stages you have to play like this because that's how the game it is. You have to play with these cars. But most of these I play with the Subaru, right? Older or newer one, because I always like those cars from the previous games, right? Another thing about this game, something new that they never had before, Colin McRae Rally and other dirt games. They put like a stop and march. So I just want to say again, I don't know why they had to do that. So this is, why they had to do something like that. And if you ask me, ruined the game by putting the police in. So like stop by marshal. Like I'm Serbian, there is no marshals over there. If I played this game my whole life and not once there is a marshal, like stop by. So, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. But with all due respect, both of my grandparents was police officers. Grandfather from my mother's side, and my grandfather from my father's side. They was both police officers, honest ones though, honest. But with this other kind, I don't know why they had to put him here, like, during the game. So, that's it. It's possible to win all the goals. Here you can see with your own eyes. Here I'm showing this. This is not a, computer error or computer mistake, right? This is really like how I drew this game, the way I was drawing this game. So that's it. Now I have some other things to play, like, right? These. That's pretty much it. So this is me, Veljko Subara. Today is as it is. It's 8/18 of 2020. As I finally finished my whole game, right? My job, I didn't finish it as any other day today. Not even really like trying. But so it's possible. It's possible to win the game with all of the golden medals. But it also gives you an easier time in upgrading your car and upgrading your facilities and R&D departments, research and development departments, because you upgrade your car better, right? Fast engines. As this goes, it goes by the C, right? As you start the C type of engine, there's kind of on the weaker side, and then you can upgrade to the medium engine, there's B, and then after that you can upgrade to A engine, that is top of the line. Not just engine, transmission, springs, anything. And this game is awesome, though. Awesome. I would recommend this game to anybody. For anybody to play this game. Because this game just the graphics are amazing. It's like one of the best graphics. Also, I use this game to test the graphic cards. Like anything that I would test, you use this game because this game is one of the most demanding games on graphics out there. There is no. So if this runs smooth on something, anything else will. It's another thing. So that's it. This is Veljko Subara. Today is 8/18 of 2020, and I finally finished my tournament. Driving with all of my Serbian talent, and I've got it just to myself. This has nothing to do with anybody else on any kind of level, in any kind of manner, than with me. Liking this game and having a quick reflexes, the way I drive. My quick reactions, quick response. I really didn't go into that. I didn't record. I don't like to record myself like while I'm driving, like while I'm doing this, because it's a kind of distraction. I need to focus on the curves. I need to be quick. And so basically, as I showed one video, right, when I drove, kind of you have to drive aggressively though, like if you want to win, if you want to be first. If you're driving just to conserve the car and not hit anything, you're not going to end up first. So you gotta step on it a little bit. Some things you gotta do, it's, let's say if you spin out, you have to see in which direction you spin. So you press the reverse while you're spinning, so you spin right back down to the track. This can help you also without you just standing there and be rushing. I just like, I don't decide to do wrong. Why not? No. You gotta do it quickly, you gotta think quickly, you gotta like it's the time game, so you're basically racing for the time. Right. So the quicker you do things, the better it is. You would think like you drive and you're like, you're never gonna, but the more you play, the more you're gonna learn. You know exactly when you're supposed to brake and how you're supposed to control these multiple vehicles, right? As you're getting different things, and if you ask me, all of them are controlling different. All of these vehicles have a different control. So therefore, what you're gonna do in your garage, before the race, right, with your team, how you're gonna adjust your car, it all varies from different car. Like if you do this, if you're shorting the gear in one car, it might be better off of just living the way it is, or just doing some things with the springs. So this game is overall awesome. Graphics are awesome. I love nature anyway, right? I'm also a fisherman. I just love nature. I just love being in nature. So the nature around the tracks. That's what I was thinking. The nature is awesome, right? As anybody who is playing this game knows exactly what I'm talking about. So that's it. Midday. So I just want to show to anybody who's playing this game, basically, right? It's possible to win all the golds. And now, what I'm about to do, I'm actually going to win golds, all the golds in this one. Rally cross, it's okay, but I'm definitely going to win all the golds in this one. But I would like to. I'll see you with the videos later I'm going to do.